fans intended to receive a poster of the community.
We want your time at the Open to be enjoyable significant if you are having a vision. And we want to have to be a good. Please text the word vision along with your email.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving is out there with Smith. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. McMillan is out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
Now here is Smith, Irving from long range. Edey with the rebound. McMillan against Smith. Fires the three. Nice shot by McMillan.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Count that one.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Jackson, a screen on Smith. Latrey, and Lively pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Good.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McMillan passes to Wells. Pass to McMillan. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside DeRozan. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. Now Smith. Last game an incredible scoring display for him. And finished off by Lively.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Ja Morant. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And the dunk by Edey.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Richard the Dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Wells. Out to Morant. From the arc. It's good from long range.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
McMillan against Smith. Davis with a screen on McMillan. And finished off by Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. Jackson looking around. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 5.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Smith for 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Davis. Mavericks with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 7.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's McMillan. Last game out, we saw. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Gordon comes in for Anthony Davis. Flag is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jackson, a screen on Smith. Into the lane. Shoots the 3. Jackson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's McMillan. He's got 5. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. The shot's good from Smith.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket is good. McMillan's got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Flag. Fades and shoots. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Lays it up off the glass.
sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Smith, the pass to Gordon. Out to Smith. Gordon with a screen on McMillan. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. Takes it inside. And stolen by Flag. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's OKC making the news. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He scored 53 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And so it's Dallas, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Mitchell is out there with Ty Jerome. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here is Smith. Inside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Flag. Hits the three-point bomb. Flag's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board. Smith with it. Lively sends a screen for Smith. Lively finds Smith. Here's Flag. And the Mavericks another 3.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Gordon. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defense?
Oh, how about that
Watch
slam?
out!
Whoa! And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, everyone. It's that time. Get up and get down for your offense.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Derek Lively. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Hardy. Mitchell against Irving. It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Smith. He's got 13. This one for three. Another three for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's his first foul.
His personal foul.
McMillan, he checked in for the
For
Grizzlies.
your Grizzlies, number 34.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-4 run. Now Smith, 16 points for him. Davis finds Smith. Outside Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Irving's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Morant outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. To the inside. And Flagg throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. In your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Memphis moving it around. Edey finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Nice shot by McMillan. McMillan's got 9.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
Nice shot by Smith.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
McMillan passes to Morant. Here's McMillan. Jackson, a screen on Smith. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Here's Smith. 18 points for him. Here's Flagg. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Jackson. Morant with it. He's got 9. Edey trying to break free. Morant with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Edey with a screen for Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Taken away. Here's McMillan. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Morant. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morant against Smith. Right side Davis. Lets it go with the three. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Davis. Smith's got 21 in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And it's Morant missing. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. McMillan passes to Morant. It's stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him, because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Morant passes to McMillan. And that time, also a missed shot. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Flagg throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Edey the bounce pass. Pass to Morant. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Smith for three. Another three for Dallas.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Over to the wing, McMillan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised him.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smith. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
In the corner, Irving with it. Davis kicks to DeRozan. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside Irving. Oh, good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McMillan against Smith. Edey with a screen on Smith. Here's McMillan. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Edey's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Good on the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the right side. Inside. Stolen by Lively. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance.
Soft touch leaves the defense helpless. Nice little floater there by Kyrie.
The Grizzlies shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Edey picks one up.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And it's McMillan missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's DeRozan, and the bank shot is good. DeRozan's got 7.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Drills it from outside.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Good work there as it goes.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Mavs.
Now Smith, 30 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here are the Mavericks now. They've outscored them 16 points to 2, not slowing down. Lively a screen on Edey. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Morant looking around. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
For three, Smith and the Mavericks another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. To the paint, here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
To the inside. Back to Smith. Lively the pass to Smith. DeRozan in the corner. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Morant outside. Looking for Edey. He gets it there.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up a powerful alley-oop dunk. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Count the basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Smith outside. Outside DeRozan. Now here is Smith. 33 points for him. 3 on the clock. Baseline jumper. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Smith. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. There's the 3. And it's McMillan missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And DeRozan kicks to Smith. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Inside, here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Gordon with the screen for Smith. Down low. And the basket by Gordon.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Pass to McMillan. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Smith outside. For the three. And the Mavericks another three.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Morant passes to Jackson. Wells sets the pick for Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smith against Morant. Smith surveying the D. Takes the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Mitchell is out there with Ty Jerome. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Boy, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And the Mavericks with possession. Here's Juzang. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Jerome passes to Jackson. Shoots over Gafford. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's the screen. The shot, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DiVincenzo with it. From deep. Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
To end the cold streak, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Morant's got 23.
With his ability to create or attack the rim, look, that jumper is always going to be available for Morant.
Steps back, Johnson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Johnson, the pass to Gafford. And here is DiVincenzo. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Now, here's Morant for three. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 26.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. To the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Gafford finds DiVincenzo. And the layup falls. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jackson, a screen on Johnson. And it's Morant missing. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 28. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Juzang. Back to DiVincenzo. For the screen on Mitchell. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gafford. And he banks in the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Johnson against Morant. Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but some teams run that risk and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Juzang. Uncovered. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Mavericks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. DiVincenzo passes to Gafford. To the paint. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Count it.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Jones. And here is DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Morant passes to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's been all Mavericks. Pass to Juzang. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, wow. Okay, jaw turning, hit loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Pass to Juzang. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smith.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
There's the pick. Jones from outside. He can't get that one to fall. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Mitchell outside. Outside Jackson. Jackson a screen on Jones. Jackson kicks to Mitchell. Releases. Misses the jumper. Now Johnson. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
Big picture, we want. Bigger picture, we want to win bigger games than this. So for me, I want to be an absolute beast on the glass every time out. I'm talking double-digit rebounds or nothing. I want my guys to know that, hey, I'm willing to run through a brick wall for you guys.
That's great. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.